Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, before I start, all praises, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well and taught us His truth. Shalom, salutations to the brothers pushing His word in truth and in sincerity. And in this lesson, man, I want to be going into the rainbow. Okay, going into the what this world perceives the rainbow to be, which is in wickedness. Okay, because here in America, here in Babylon, the rainbow is to symbolize, that whole LGB, you know, Salakia, that whole madness, man. All right. Um, a man laying with a man or a woman laying with a woman, so on and so forth, man. All right. They they you know they attach the rainbow to that wickedness, man. All right, which is pride. Okay, because you're basically mocking the Lord. You're mocking his symbolism of of that rainbow, which is to show forth that the Lord will no longer flood the earth with water, man. All right, but here it is, you evildoers. All right, Salakia, you evildoers go ahead and mock the Lord, man, by putting that symbolism as your official, I don't know, symbolism of your wickedness, man. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and start out with Galatians chapter 6 and verse 7. It says, "Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap." So you wicked ass people out here that are mocking the Lord, okay, by having that rainbow being a part of your wickedness, all right, hey, the Lord is going to judge you for that, man. All right, because this is what the rainbow was actually about, man. All right, this is the book of Galatians, chapter 9, and verse 11. It says, "And I will establish my covenant with you, neither shall all flesh be cut off any more by the waters of a flood, neither shall there any more be a flood to destroy the earth. And the Most High said, This is the token of the covenant which I make between me and you, and every living creature that is with you, for perpetual generations." All right, so this is the covenant that the Lord made, all right, with Noah and with every living creature that is with them, right? Verse 13, it says, "I do set my bow in the cloud." Hey, what happens every time there's a thunderstorm or rain coming down? All right, sometimes it's pouring, sometimes it's light rain, but nevertheless, that rain cuts off, and the sun comes out, the clouds go away, and then you see that rainbow in the sky, right? Well, this is what that rainbow represents, man. Hey, the Lord put that there, man. All right, verse 13, "I do set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be for a token of a covenant between me and the earth. And it shall come to pass, when I bring a cloud over the earth, that the bow shall be seen in the cloud." All right, otherwise known as a rainbow. Verse 15, it says, "And I will remember my covenant which is between me and you, and every living creature of all flesh, and the waters shall no more be Salakia, and the waters shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh, and the bow shall be in the cloud, and I will look upon it, that I may remember the everlasting covenant between the Most High and every living creature of all flesh that is upon the earth. All right. So that's the purpose of the rainbow, man. All right. Is the Lord's mercy to never flood the earth with water again. Okay. Hey, and hey, these wicked people out here, hey, they'll say to hell with that, man. All right. They'll say to hell with that. And hey, man, hey, the Lord is not mocked. Okay, the Lord is not mocked. All right, he gonna get you back, man. All right, he gonna get you back. All right, with all type of four sword judgments, man. All right, and what the scriptures talk about: fire, hail, famine, the sword, the scourge. All right, all these things are created for the wicked. Matter of fact, oh, that's perfect. Matter of fact, I'm gonna grab that because it also mentions that for their reason came the flood. All right. These things. Hey, because the Lord didn't just flood the earth for, the fuck of it. Nah, man. Hey, what the scriptures say that the Lord doesn't take pleasure in killing. All right, so the Lord ain't just gonna kill just for the fuck of it. Nah, man. Hey, everything, all the deaths that the Lord, all right, because the Lord is the one that causes the deaths. All right. Hey, that's judgment, man. That's righteous judgment, man. Okay. All right. This is the book of 2nd Esdras. Bear with me while I find it. These things were created for the... This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 40 and verse 8. It says, death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and the scourge. These things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood. Okay? So, for their sakes came the flood. Alright? Because of all the wickedness that was running rampant, right? The Lord brought that judgment, man. Alright? Hey, so don't get it twisted. It's not like the Lord, alright, it's not like it's not like the Lord made that covenant, with that rain, with the earth to no longer flood it and to cause that rainbow to appear, and he's no longer gonna judge this place. Nah, man. Alright, hey, he's gonna judge this place in a different manner, man. Alright, and that's gonna be through fire. Okay? That's gonna be through fire, man. Alright, to bring judgment upon those, okay, that justify having that rainbow being the symbolism of wicked. That justify wickedness in general, man. The Lord is gonna bring that second death, which is that fire upon you wicked people, man. Okay? Matter of fact, let's grab Malachi, because it explains how the Lord is going to bring that fire on you proud people, man. Malachi 4:1 says, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. And what's going to cause, okay, this place to burn as an oven, man? And we talking about those ancient ovens, man. We ain't talking about, your stove, your microwave or whatever the case. No, man. Hey, this is comparing to those ancient ovens, man. They were very extremely hot, man. So what's gonna cause this place to feel that extreme heat is gonna be those hypersonic ballistic missiles, man. All right, those ICBM nuclear missiles, man. All All right, hey, and everyone's seen what happened, or knows what happened to history, right? They teach you it in schools, man, with Hiroshima and Nagasaki, man. All right, and how much that it impacted, how much of disaster that caused, man. All right, and hey, the nuclear, missiles that they have today are way stronger than back then, man. So you can't even really imagine it, man. All right, that's how bad it's gonna be. But guess whose judgment is whose judgment is gonna partake into that, man. Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, hey, these wicked ass people that make that rainbow, a part of their wickedness, right? Well, they have a whole month named after them, man. They have a Pride Month, man, which I believe is in June, man. But that just goes to show you that they themselves call themselves the proud, the prideful, man. Well, hey, hey, this is gonna be your judgment, man. It says, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. So y'all gonna get burned, okay? Y'all gonna get burned to stubble, man. Okay? Burned to stubble, man. Alright. This is Isaiah 5 and verse 20. It says, woe, which means destruction. Woe unto them that call evil good, and good evil, that put darkness for light, and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet, and sweet for bitter. Alright, so it says destruction unto those that call evil, that they call that evil good, and that call the good, they call that evil. Okay, for example, hey, the prophets of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai preaching his word, hey, they'll say that those men are evil, that those men are wicked, that those men are not of the Lord. Hey, that's you putting them as the good. I mean, Salaki, that putting them, which are the good, to be evil. All right, so hey, the Lord gonna deal with y'all, man. The Lord gonna bring that those four sword judgments upon y'all, man. Okay. All right, and yeah, man, it's just that rainbow, man. Hey, this place, it calls that rainbow basically evil, because that rainbow is supposed to symbolize something good, but now they turned it to something evil, which is their wickedness. Which is that whole LGB 24QA, you know what I'm trying to say, man. Okay, so hey, so the Lord's just gonna deal with y'all, man. All right, so low wilders is a quick and edifying lesson on the rainbow. All right, and hey, low will until next time, man. So with that, all praises, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Ruach Kodash. Shalom in the Bible ball.